Welcome everyone to Cornwall Freemasons Lodge in the Lounge sessions. It's a pleasure to welcome back Mike Pritchard, the Provincial Charity Steward. We spoke to Mike a few weeks ago with regards to the 2024 festival and the Masonic Charitable Foundation, but we're also going to speak to him today about something else he's been involved with, which is the new Provincial Coat of Arms, which came into effect at the same time as the launch of the festival. So Mike, could you tell us basically what the Provincial Coat of Arms signifies?
Well, some of the brethren will remember the previous Provincial Coat of Arms that we had. Well, in fact, actually, technically, it was a logo or an emblem of the coat of arms has to be authorised by the College of Arms, who are based up in London. The old logo was a combination of two coat of arms which didn't belong to us, in fact. One was owned by the Duchy of Cornwall, which was the 15 bezants in the form of a shield. And the other coat of arms was the Grand Lodge, United Grand Lodge of England's coat of arms. So we had to go through quite a long process dealing with the Heraldic Society and the College of Arms. In fact, I had to deal with a gentleman whose title is the Rouge Croix Pursuivant, a very posh title. He was a very posh man, actually. After several months of trying to decide what we can use and what we can't use and what's acceptable to the Heraldic Society and jumping through many hoops, we discussed the old coat of arms or emblem that we were using and said, well, can we incorporate the two? So rather than have the 15 gold bezants in the form of a shield, we placed them around the shield. So we maintained the link as much as we can. And they were placed around the shield of the United Grand Lodge of England. And when you look, you'll see that quite a number of them, in fact, the majority of them now adopt their own coat of arms and have their own symbols around the edge of the United Grand Lodge of England's coat of arms, as we do. I think it looks really good. Actually, it looks really good on the breast jewel that we mentioned in the last time we spoke. And you'll see behind me, I don't know which shoulder is this shoulder, I think, there's a banner for Teddies for Love and Care. On that banner, you'll see that we have the coat of arms displayed there, and you should see it being displayed more and more. Certainly it's on our website, it's on social media, and it's going to be there forever or in perpetuity. And, I think we're very proud of it, and I hope everyone else is as well.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. You can also get Provincial branded clothing now. I don't know if you can see that, what I'm wearing, of the various T-shirts, jumpers, hoodies. They can all be purchased if you go through the Provincial Grand Lodge of Cornwall Facebook page. All of the details are on there. Mike, you mentioned the banner behind you there with the TLC appeal. That is a very important thing that a lot of people probably don't know about. Could you tell us a little bit about TLC?
Yeah, the TLC, or Teddies for Loving Care scheme, is a national scheme that is now actually run by the MCF. And what the scheme is about is presenting little teddy bears to children when they go to hospital. Sometimes they're at, it's not a pleasant experience for anyone, let's be fair. And the teddies are an invaluable aid to the nurses and the staff at hospitals, not just calming the children down, but giving something for them to focus on. Also, they use it to point out where the child might be hurting, or use the little bear to show what they're going to do, and it just calms situations down. It's a great aid for the staff in the hospitals. We supply all the accident emergency hospitals or departments in Cornwall. I'm responsible for the movement of the funds, so we're buying the bears in, and we were lucky enough to get many donations for these teddy bears from lodges throughout the years. And the CMCF, or Cornwall Masonic Charitable Foundation, also donates money towards that every year. And we've got two Freemasons who work tirelessly on our behalf distributing these bears. There's Mike Eslick, and Alan Powell. They've got many boxes and many hundreds of teddy bears in their garages and at home. And as soon as one of the hospitals ring up and say, we run out of bears, they're straight down there. And I know from the feedback that we get from the hospitals, it's fantastic. Not cheap items either. They're £1.75, £1.80, something like that each. And we go through many thousands of them in our time, certainly since I've been doing it. And there have been people in the past who've looked after it. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people in the future, but it's something which is Cornish Freemasons and indeed Freemasons nationally, as it's a national programme, can be immensely proud. And to see the responses we get from parents and children and the cards and the letters and emails, it's indeed humbling. And as I say, we should be extremely proud of it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I think, as you've said, and we've alluded to in our previous interviews, it is another one of those things that's very important for people to know about, and the work that Freemasons do, and the support that something as simple as a teddy bear can give to a child in that kind of situation is immeasurable, really. Mike, thank you again for being with us and speaking to us today. If you've enjoyed listening to Mike, we potentially are running a second series of Lodge in the Lounge sessions. So if you would like to ask Mike any questions, please do get in touch with me or any of the Provincial membership team, and we will happily put those questions. And I'm sure Mike will be delighted to come back and speak to us again. So thank you again, Mike. Thanks for watching again. We will be releasing another episode next week. But in the meantime, stay safe.